don't know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math. Math is math! What's up, everybody? So this past weekend I watched Incredibles 2 in the theaters, and I gotta say, I was looking forward to this movie. I really dug the first Incredibles. I was preteen or teenager, just turned at that time, so I really like these characters, and the first Incredibles was the best Fantastic Four movie we've ever had. Fantastic Four, the actual movies, they suck, but the Incredibles was like, basically they are the Fantastic Four. They have all the abilities, and it's four, so they're Fantastic Four. I really dug the creative choices that Brad Bird had in this movie. I liked how it integrated like a kind of a political aspect of it, how all these countries are like, superheroes are illegal, so it's kind of like opposite of Civil War, where they have them registered, and then the ones that aren't registered, they're illegal. But this one, all superheroes are illegal, so they try to become legal by doing basically having Elastigirl be front and center on saving any kind of thing that they come across. So they end up meeting the people in charge of DevTech, which is a guy and his sister. And then they come across a supervillain known as the Screenslaver. Now, I thought, up until the reveal of Screenslaver, I thought he was super good. I thought it was just the especially the visuals during the fight of Screenslaver and Elastigirl. How, it caused a lot of seizures, but for those who could watch it, the visuals were super cool. I really dug that fight. But in the end, I didn't like the twist. I would rather have Screenslaver just as Screenslaver. I didn't want him to be. It was basically how I felt with Iron Man 3, and how the Mandarin wasn't the main villain. He was an actor, and the main villain was the Adrian Kilcher, whatever his name was, that turned into fire. Basically that same feeling, because it turns out that the girl was behind it all, and so that aspect I really didn't care for, but just because I didn't agree with that. I understood it, because she doesn't like superheroes, because at the end of the day she feels like they were the reason why her mom and dad died. So I understand the motives. I would have rather it be its own villain instead of a scapegoat villain. With that being said, I love the introduction of the new super-powered heroes, kind of villains for most of the movie, but I really dug Void, how she made the portals that people can jump in and out of. How she was really cool. And then, what was it's like the one guy who was like Acid Reflux Man or something like that. That was funny. Yeah, and the best part of the movie was, or not best, one of the best parts of the movie was watching Mr. Incredible become a dad, not a superhero. How he looked after his children, because all those years it was always Elastigirl taking care of the kids. Now roles are reversed, so watching him trying to juggle, that life was very interesting. One of the big things I enjoyed was the camaraderie between the kids. Jack, Dash, and Violet. I thought they did really well. I liked their how they get annoyed with each other. Like, hey, I don't want to watch Baby Duty, but I wanted to help. But, at the end of the movie, you see that they know the responsibilities that they have to do in order to be successful when they're fighting a villain. So, I liked how they worked together. I liked how, I love Jack. Jack was so fun. People will say when he turned into Edna, that was cool. I love when he went to the next dimension And Frozen was like, what the fuck? And Mr. Incredible was like, Nana cookie? And then you just hear Jack, cookie! And it just, it's so fun. And that raccoon fight, one of the funniest things I've ever watched. I could watch a whole movie of just Jack and a raccoon fighting. I love that so much. But yeah, I mean, those are a few scenes that I really enjoyed. Really, really, really good Pixar movie. Which, does Pixar make a bad movie? I mean, Cars. But I think they're, what, like 17 and 20 for their movies? It's incredible what Pixar is able to do. And, I mean, I super dug this movie. It's crazy. It came out, what, 2 weeks ago or something like that? It's already made $775 million. That's crazy. That's 750 million. A billion. But yeah, anyway. They deserve it because they massive hit. I dug it. I like the themes of this movie. I really like the characters. I really dug the action sequences in this movie. Yeah, so Pixar, they got it again. I give it a go watch. And thanks for watching me. I appreciate you talking movies with me. We're doing this for fun, so bye.